So in last class we had already discussed about what is the planning, how it is used, as well as what is the importance of planning and where we can use planning. In right now in this video we'll discuss about what is the importance of planning in our daily life, in our business, and each and everywhere where we want to go or where, whatever we want to achieve, it helps us to with the help of planning. So now we decide, or now we discuss about each and every importance of planning in the business organization. So let's begin with our very first importance, that is planning provides directions. Planning provide direction. How you can say the planning provide direction? As planning already decides about you, it tells about that how the work should be done, what it to be done, and when it to be done, who is going to be done that work. This all takes the directions as in how you can do the work. It provides that you need to follow stage 1 or step 1 in initial manner, then step 2, then step 3, or you need to follow this process initially, or you have to follow that you need to produce this product first, this, then next product, then next product. This all contains the direction which is given under the help of planning. As in, with the help of planning, you can decide what subject you need to study first, which subject you need to study first, as well as which subject you need to study later, which is your favorite subject, how to study the complex subject. It is all about deal with your directions which are using with the help of planning. As in, whenever you plan about your study timetable, study schedule I must say, then it told about that your direction should be there, that which subject requires how much time, and which subject requires the detailed knowledge, which subject requires the complexities, etc., more knowledge. It all covers under the scope of planning. By stating in advance how the work is to be done, planning provides direction for action. If there is no planning, employees would be working in different directions. For example, if you hadn't given any directions or any planning to your employees, then they will work according to themselves only. As in, if you don't tell them that you are required to produce 100 products on a daily basis, but you don't know how to produce, then my dear friends, employee won't be able to cover, or employee won't be able to produce 100 products on a day basis. He will produce as accordingly as and when he thinks of it, as and when he requires to produce. He won't get trouble, or he won't get out of his comfort zone that he or she can make 100 products on a daily basis. So it all deals with the particular planning directions. Next is planning reduces the risk of uncertainty. Yeah, my dear friends, as in we know about that planning is all about to future, is not knowing about future, yeah, but it's to prepare or to plan about future. As in case if any uncertainty happens to our organization, or if any damage or loss happens to our organization, we had enough plans, we had enough strategies that can be work in each and every organization scenario, so that our organization have a going concern concept. It can help that our organization will move forward and move forward. It won't be come back in case of any case of losses, any case of uncertainties, any case of other situations. As well as planning is not like it is not a single process or single time process. Like you made plan right now, you don't require to plan anything in future. No, my dear friends, planning is just a dynamic in nature, as in it must be changed as and when it is required to the organization. Clear? Planning is an activity which enables a manager to look ahead, anticipate changes, consider the impact of change, and develop appropriate responses. Okay, clear? Next is planning reduces the overlapping and wasteful activities. What do you mean by overlapping and wasteful activities? Overlapping activities means those activities came under to the duplicate manner or a redundant manner, as in those activities are covered, should be done on a more than one time. Duplicacy is there. As in, for example, if you are making a plan, doing a job or doing a target or doing a product, producing a product, then you need to follow that which step should be follow and which step should be the next in the sequence, so that you need to decide whether I hadn't duplicated my process or duplicated or redundancy should be eliminated, or any kind of waste activities or any kind of overlapping activities which is comes under the which overlaps each activity or which overlaps any activity or at any step, then you need to come under that you need to change that particular policy, that particular strategy. Like for example, अगर आपने एक ही काम को बार बार कर रहे हो तो उसमें आपको प्लानिंग नहीं है, बट अगर आपने प्लानिंग कर रखी है तो आप अगर एक ही काम को बार बार करना है तो वहां पर वो डुप्लीकेसी रिमूव कर देगा, वहां से उसकी टाइम बचाएगा. इट सेव्स योर टाइम while using or while reducing the overlapping activities, so that your organization can achieve targets in a easy manner as well as effective and efficient manner too. Read it. Planning serves as the basis of coordinating the activities and efforts of different departments and individuals, whereby useless and redundant activities are minimized or eliminated. Next is planning promotes innovative ideas. Yeah, we had already learned about the planning is a creation and deals with the creation and innovation. It deals with the innovative ideas. It provides the new ideas, new strategies to formulate, new policies or new ideas which can help you to achieve a target. It asks about how the things should be achieved. Not only the single way targets can be achieved, there are multiple ways we can achieve our targets. So it all deals with the different ideas, different experiences. Each and every person can share their experiences, or each and every person can give their ideas, so that an organization will get a best plan to formulate to their strategy, so that they can achieve the targets on time. Planning is the first function of management. Manager gets the opportunity to develop new ideas, and new ideas can take shape of concrete plans. Initially, management are responsible, I must say, that if they are doing the job, their organizations working in a same plan or same manner, then it won't be a new creativity for their own. But if they are created a new things or new ideas on each and every day, month or year or a particular period, then it will going to be a boom. Like for in case of Apple, before Tim Cook is the CEO of Apple, yeah. Before Tim Cook, Steve Jobs was the CEO. He was required to do the changes in technology. He is changing in the technology in each and every model of iPhones. But now, at the time of Tim Cook, he is not dealing with the technology. He is modifying his product, he is modifying his iPhone on the basis of shape, size or camera or internal storage and etc. something like that. He is not able to cope up with or not getting the plans for new strategies or new ideas which are to be given by or which has been given by Steve Jobs. So it all deals with the different person. Same as in case your organization, one manager, an experienced manager framing ideas or formulating strategies is not necessary that his plans are going to be the existing or new only, or he can only maintain a new ideas only. Any new manager also can maintain a new idea. It all depends on your side. That is what you are thinking, how you are thinking and how you think it will perform. Next is planning facilitates decision making. Yeah, planning helps to decide what to do, how to do, when to do. It also helps which kind of level of management requires planning, as well as my efforts or my targets are achieved on time or not, if my plan A is doing properly worked or not, if my plan A is not working properly, then follow plan B. They all kind of gestures shows the decision making of planning. Under planning, targets are laid down. Manager has to evaluate each alternative and select the viable option. Manager need to evaluate each and every alternatives regarding your products, regarding your resources, regarding your funds, regarding your finance, etc. So that you can select the better and best alternative for you. Last but not least, planning establishes standards for controlling. Yeah, my dear friends, whenever we do plan for anything, It helps us to measure or it helps us to control such particular thing, such particular target or such particular achievement or such particular reason why we are planning for something. As in, if we are planning for our studies, then we can control whether we are going to study that particular time or not. If we are planning for our production or if we are planning for our resources utilization, then we can control that our production or produce or the raw materials produced on time or not, our resources are used properly or not. We can control them so that each and every phase of organization or each and every department of an organization where they made the planning, they can control or they can measure or they can monitor that this particular thing has been done in this time with this resources or not. This all covers under with the help of planning. Clear? Planning provides standards against which the actual performance can be measured and evaluated. Control is blind without planning. You can't do control when you don't have planning, because if you have planning, then you know what should be do to when and when. What is the first step, what is the next step, and sequence you should know. But if you don't know what is the plan, then you don't know how to control such particular plan or particular strategy. Thus, planning provides the basis for control. Clear, my friends? So now it's time to revise importance of planning. Let's discuss all the points importance of planning here. Yeah, let's begin with very first importance. Planning provides direction, as in what does it tell? Planning helps us to that any work should be done and how it can be done, how you can do the work, how your plan should be formulated or how your strategy should be formulated. This all helps to direction. Next is planning reduces the risk of uncertainty. Yeah, what is planning reduces the risk of uncertainty? How? Planning will reduce risk of uncertainty, as in it always deals with the future scenarios, future situations, so that we can plan for any uncertainties or any negative scenarios which can become in our future. So planning always helps to deal with your uncertainties. Next is planning reduces overlapping and wasteful activities. What does that mean? Planning will reduce your redundant activities and eliminate and minimize them, as well as it will help you to do a productive job or productive task instead of redundant task. You need to focus on a productive forces, productive resources only. Next, planning promotes innovative ideas. Next is planning promote innovative ideas. As in planning is the source of creation and innovation. It is generally deals with the new ideas. With the help of planning, you can decide or you can take a new ideas in your organization. If you are going to take a new measures or new ideas into organization, it will help you to give a new experience, that whether your idea is working in your organization or not, or if this idea fails, then what is your backup plan, what is your next plan to come back or to bounce back to the organization. Clear? Next is planning facilitates decision making. Yeah, my dear friends, planning also facilitates decision making, as in it helps us to decide what should be done, when it should be done, what level of management requires planning, what kind of resources we need to use, what kind of funds we need. So it all helps to with the help of decision making. Last but not least, planning establishes standards for controlling. What does that mean? Planning set a standard so that if you want to set a target or an objective, then if you plan a particular blueprint for that objective, then you can measure or you can monitor or you can control that whether my plan is going on a right direction or not, my planning activities are going on the right direction or not, my resources are utilized on a right path, or whether I am going to my organization is going to achieve such particular targets on time or not. They all should be covered under with the help of blueprint of a plan. Clear? Thank you. Thank you.